Hey, welcome to episode 5 of the Gaming Chair podcast. I go by the name of Ladale, the fashionista, manager editor here at Tribal Culture Magazine, and I'm here alongside with
It's your boy Isaiah. We do this great. We do this
yes,
great
sir.
here on this dear podcast.
Yes, sir, the dude telling them what it do. All right, now if you're new to the channel, or if you're new to the show in particular, I want you guys to do a favor. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. And also, we're normally a 3-man panel, but I got Mr. Shawn, the Black Dawn. He's out handling some business, so he'll be back next week. So me and Isaiah, we're gonna hold it down, put the team on our back for this week. We're gonna make it do what it do. And there's, to be honest with you guys, there's not really that much happening within gaming this week.
Really not, guys.
But there has been some things that's caught our attention. One of them being some news straight out of Sony. Now, Isaiah, you're a big time fan of the PlayStation systems. You don't really fuck with Microsoft like that, Nintendo.
Sorry, guys.
so Isaiah, he's strictly Sony. He's a Sony pony on this panel.
For life. Tattoos coming, son. Probably looking like a poster to put on the wall, bro.
Yeah, you should. Yo, Sony sponsors. As Shawn would say,
Sony. I need that poster.
Sponsored by Sony. But E3 is coming up too, so hook us up. Well, yes, but Sony, they have been in the news this week for a variety of reasons. One of them being this well, it depends how you look at it. To me, I think it's crazy. But they had the news as no, we're not doing that. Oh, but yeah, fuck it. Have we been playing the games?
Fuck it. Not at all. Unfortunately, guys, this week it's all about business, man. Got to handle business before you can play the game. Sometimes.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing this week. I think. Take that back. I played one game of Call of Duty Warzone. Killed one person and cut it off. I knew that was it, and I was like, no reason to keep going. That's a sign. You gotta get off.
My man, like I got my kill. I'm good. That's enough.
Yeah, for real. I just gotta kill one person. I just gotta kill this one guy.
Yeah. All I really did was really like play some 2K. Cause it's the playoffs, so you kind of get that itch a little bit. I'm like, you know what? The Warriors played the Lakers last night. Let me try to play that game, see how it goes. So I just hit a couple buckets with Steph Curry. And I was just about it. I just turned the game on. Like, man, I'm too tired to play. I'm too tired.
Right, that's enough of that.
Yeah. But I recently got inspired by the news straight out of Sony, as you were saying. Like, so they're in the news as far as, like, because a patent was filed. So the news that a patent was filed about, say, in 2019. I guess the news is now coming out as far as Sony getting into the world of gambling. Now it's been confirmed by IGN that Sony right now is in the process. Well, they've already done it, but there's possibly, allegedly, or well, can I say allegedly? Yeah, like allegedly, are in the process of introducing Bitcoin wagering, gambling on, and also NFTs on the Sony PlayStation consoles. Now, as you all know, Sony is one of the number one consoles of choice for children. And normally what happens when children get their hands on a system where there's no parental guidance? What normally happens, Isaiah?
They just press a lot of buttons. They do something that they're not supposed to do.
Exactly. And especially like if you have like a credit card or something stored on your system, and a lot of these games nowadays are with microtransactions.
And that credit card is hooked up from the jump.
Yeah,
if you get your PlayStation Plus or your Xbox online account, hey, it's a wrap. That card is in there.
Shit, man, I remember there's around time like doing like PS3, like early PS3 era, like right after you remember the whole shit, like the PSN was on lockdown because of somebody hacked it.
Yeah, yep. They saw a whole bunch of accounts. Yeah,
yeah.
I was not one of them. Thank goodness. I was in college, I think, whenever that happened, and we didn't have internet for the game, so I didn't have my stuff always hooked up.
Yeah, same. I had no credit cards and none hooked up at the time either, but a lot of people got. A lot of people got, and I feel like this could be a chance that that something similar can happen in this instance with esports gaming. Yeah.
This is
So,
true.
so how do you feel as far as like this news here about Sony potentially introducing gambling into PlayStation consoles?
Well, I mean, I can't say that I'm against it if I know I'm good at a particular game. So it's like, depending on what game it is, I wouldn't mind throwing some money down. Like, I mean, it makes the game more fun. It's like you don't have to fight for a trophy. Like being in a competitive league, you can just bet your own money and be like, all right, well, I know I'm the best, and I can scrub these dudes in a game, and I can get paid for it. Like it doesn't really make me feel like it's a bad thing. Like it could be a good thing. Like I mean, say you're down on some money or something, or you want a few extra dollars, wager it. Boom, your skill got you there. Not just like luck, like gambling. It's I don't know. It's competition more than gambling, in my opinion.
Okay, but just to give you guys some insight as far as basically how this is gonna work. Here's a summary from IGN. It says here that bets could seemingly come in many forms, but the patent mentioned that wages may be pecuniary, money or Bitcoin, or maybe non-pecuniary, such as gaming assets, digital rights, and virtual currency. That implies that you could earn and then bet in-game currency or even in-game items using the system itself. It's also possible that wagering digital rights could point to bets using NFTs, non-fungible tokens in games. So
Hmm.
basically, to sum that up, is what it means is that this is a very good chance for a gamer to just get hooked. Like yeah, you can win, but just as easy as you can win, you can also lose.
Yeah.
And this is coming from somebody that trades binary options, forex, crypto. Now, like you're gonna have some days where like I like you're rolling, but you're also gonna have your period of a slumping period, so to speak. And normally, what happens when you start losing, you get that urge to get your money back,
Right. Yeah.
and then you lose more and more and more. So there's a chance that the same thing could potentially happen here. And then when you introduce Evo, into this, because Sony they bought Evo, which is the esports fighting game league where you guys play like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, King of Fighters, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, all that.
Mhm.
So basically, if you're not so much as just bet on yourself, you bet on these elite esports gamers out there, and God forbid, if you wage a bet on them and they're losing money, then you're gonna feel some type of way
It's
with them.
true. This is
So I
true.
feel like it puts a lot of pressure on the gamers, definitely the esports gamers. And then also, I just like with anything in life, like too much of any particular thing could be a bad thing in the long run.
Yeah. I mean, you could see people lose their whole bank account, even if it's like a lot of money, like in a
Yeah,
game, just because they thought they were good and they weren't. So they think they're getting in, putting in a big old wager. Next thing you know, man, your your bank account is very, very slim now. So I mean, that's that's something that they do got to watch, because a kid could just press like the biggest amount, thinking that he's doing like a in game video game where you put money down, like in say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You gamble in that in the Las Vegas casinos. You put all that money down, and then you do it on this off screen that's still on the video game that you think is a game as a kid,
yeah.
and boom, you just took away all your parents' money. So it's like, you already see the stories with like the microtransactions, like, oh, it only costs this
Oh
much.
my god.
Let me just charge it up
Um,
nonstop and get all these different skins. It's
and
happening
then,
to a lot of parents.
and then most of the time with the micro, I'm glad you mentioned it because most of the time microtransactions is like you don't really too much particularly care about the item per se. You just feel like you're missing out. You don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty Warzone is very good at that.
Yeah,
Because it's like a free to
yeah.
play game, and they're like, oh, like I need like the latest skins on my guns, or oh, I need this new pack, to play like this kid, play like this map, or what case may be.
For this
Like
character.
it's basically the same gameplay, but you feel like you're missing out because you need the latest,
All right.
that latest update. So I just feel like with something like this is that it could be exciting opportunity to make money while playing video games or betting on somebody playing video games, but also at the same time, it's addicting. And just like anything in life, especially like if it's something that's outside of your control, most likely it's gonna be rigged against you.
Yeah, this is true.
Because come on now, like Sony, they're not gonna want motherfuckers to get rich off of them, off their system.
At the same time, bro, think of all the hackers that's in video games. Like they know how to hack the game. They're just gonna make themselves win, and then boom, you got an instant problem. Like, oh, okay, people are losing money because of cheaters. How are you gonna stop all the cheaters? You can
Although,
ban them, but I mean, they're just gonna come back.
but where they have, but hold on, don't they also block like your IP address as well?
They can
Or they don't
find
do
your IP address, bro. Like you have to physically block your IP address. Otherwise,
it?
someone can hack into your thing and I don't even remember how they do it, but they can hack in, look at all your personal information, and then know where you live and everything. So if you're putting down big money, boom, 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 bam, someone that knows how to hack into the game and get your IP also knows where you live. So say you lose a lot of money to that person, boom, now you know where to find them.
That's why I guess that's why they make VPNs nowadays.
I'm saying you better get that VPN locked down,
Oh
bro.
yeah, oh yeah. But yeah. I just like I said, I just feel like this is just gonna be rigged against the gamers. The betters. I think it puts a lot of pressure on the esports community
Mhm.
because like as an esports gamer, grant I'm not an esports gamer, and you're not an esports gamer as well, right?
Mhm.
So basically, it's like let's say we are esports gamers, right? And we're focused on just like playing in these tournaments, trying to win money. Now, that's pressure enough right there. Now we had to add pressure on that. All right, we have people waging bets on us.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, it's gonna
and
cost people a lot of money, a lot.
yeah,
I mean, but at the same time, I mean, they do it all the time with like the NBA and stuff. So, what's the real
okay,
difference other than using a controller instead of a
yeah,
ball?
true that. That is a good point. But see, the thing is like it's hard to get access to like LeBron James or Steph Curry if they like miss a potential game winning shot or something, or because like you bet like one half under on the line and they didn't cover the bet because one of them missed a free throw or case may be. It's not easy to track LeBron James. Like, great, you could tweet hit him up on Instagram. That means gonna reply. But
Right.
like with a gamer, if you got that motherfucker's gamer tag or PSN ID, you gonna be scrolling just left and right. You know?
Exactly where to find you, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just think that's crazy. But that's not the only news in gaming this week. We've also got news as far as with GTA. Now,
Six?
now
Grand Theft Auto
Rockstar
6?
saying
Grand Theft Auto 6?
no. You would think, right? You would think, right? Like, bro, like GTA 5 came out when I was 22, going on 23. So I was in my early 20s when the game came out. I'm now 30 years old. So that game basically lasted the majority of my 20s.
A decade, bro.
Here I am in my 30s, and they still milking this game.
That game's about to be a decade, bro. It's like 3 years away. Came out in
Yo,
2013. Yeah. Yeah. Two
it's
years, bro.
crazy.
It's gonna be a decade.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But as far as with GTA, like, where does GTA 5 rank for you in terms of like with all the GTAs?
Two. I can say that pretty fast because San Andreas is one.
Okay,
It's the OG.
I agree with
Like
that.
that game was generation breaking. Like that was way beyond the PlayStation 2, bro. Like that game stood the test of time. Like it's still good to this day. And then the second would definitely have to be Grand Theft Auto 5 because everything that you can do now. Let's see. Vice City would be right after that. And then Grand Theft Auto 3.
Okay, well, I'm glad you mentioned Grand Theft Auto 3 because there's been some rumors because the anniversary of GTA 3 is coming up. So there's been some rumors there might be a remaster on the horizon for GTA 3.
I mean,
Would that be something that would interest you?
it depends on how they remaster it. Because, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4 was great. Like, that changed the game in New York. And I don't know, if you can't make it look like Grand Theft Auto 4, then I wouldn't really mess around with Liberty City again until you know for sure, like, hey, it's going to look like this on that remaster.
I know a lot of
It's
people.
got to be like a ground up type thing, if that makes sense.
I know a lot of people love GTA 4, but I think that game is overrated.
I went back and played it. Trying to think, I forget. This was like a few years ago when I was like playing Max Payne 3 again. The driving was actually like really, really bad, bro. Like you slid around everywhere in that game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my bad, I didn't want to stop you, bro.
No, go ahead, bro.
It's like you press on the gas and then your car would just start sliding. Like it would take a long time to speed up in that game. But I will say, like the graphics as far as the explosions, bro, those were great. Like the explosions in Grand Theft Auto 4 were way better than Grand Theft Auto 5.
I agree with that, but overall, though, I'm not too fond of the GTA 4 graphics. I don't like the lighting. I don't like the character model. Granted, like that was like around PS3, Xbox 360, but did it also come out on PS4 as well? Or am I mistaken?
I think like the Ballad of Gay Tone. No. Actually, no, it didn't. It didn't come out on PlayStation 4.
So
It was
it
all
is.
three.
But yeah, we get GTA 5 on the PS3, PS4, and now the PS5
Right.
coming out November 11th.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's crazy.
But according to this article from GameSpot, Grand Theft Auto 5 continues to expand as the massively popular, hugely successful open world game is now coming to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S on November 11th. Rockstar also announced that the standalone edition of GTA Online for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S will release that day as well, and PlayStation users are getting a special bonus. Damn, y'all Sony boys, y'all lucky. Y'all always getting the special privileges.
We do get lucky, bro.
Always. Also, another thing here, standalone edition of GTA Online is free on the PS5 for its first 3 months, ending in February of 2022. PlayStation Plus users on PS4 have begun a special treat already as they claim GTA $1 million every month until GTA Online comes to PS5. That's crazy.
That's good. I mean, you can't really buy shit with that though. There's not a lot you can get with $1 million in Grand Theft Auto anymore. You gotta get 8 more of those.
What's crazy? I never even tried GTA Online.
Really? I mean, hey, I will say it's not that bad. It's actually pretty fun.
So whenever I do play, I know it might feel like a brand new experience for me. Now, as somebody that has played GTA Online, like can you describe as far as like how does it differ for like the main campaign?
It's different in the aspect where you can play with your friends first. The environment's way more let me see. It turns it into like a death match more than a just driving around open world city waiting for you to do something. So if there's other players around, like they'll be driving around shooting at people, shooting at you, like causing like the cops to come. And if you drive and get involved, then boom, you got the stars on you now. So it's just more like having people like you around in the single player campaign.
Could you also play as a cop?
No, I mean, damn, now I think about it. I feel like you can just take a cop car and not start a cop mission. Like this in single player, you can do the vigilante missions.
Right.
I don't think you can do that online. Online is basically like there's missions that you can do with your friends. So if you want to play a mission and you got your team, your homeboys with you, boom, y'all can all play that mission together. As long as it's like at least 4 people.
I mean, like, I think that would be kind of dope. Even though, like, right now it's not popular to be a cop per se, given like the real life circumstances and things of that nature. But I feel like that might be pretty cool because GTA, we all know it's all about like mischief, like like stealing, shooting, try to get as much wanted stars as possible, try to evade the police for as long as possible. I feel like it'd be kind of dope to play on the opposite side of that and try like be someone that kind of stop all that.
It's actually fun, bro. And it's funny you say that because I'm pretty sure there's a mod like that just lets you play as a cop, and real police actually use that mod from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Bro, I saw a crazy mod of somebody where you could play as Superman.
And they actually flying around and everything.
You're flying around, you got lasers shooting out of your eyes, everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, they got crazy mods for that jump,
It
bro.
was
Like, have you
crazy.
seen the ones where like they make the graphics for GTA 5 like super good?
Yeah. That's all like, yo, like if it looks like that on the PS5 and the Series X, I might just have to consider copping it for a third time.
I mean, shoot, I think it's just gonna be the
No, fourth time.
online version, right?
Nah, bro, you get
It's
both.
the
Like
wait, it did say enhanced in it.
you get both. You get both. Now, how much are they gonna charge for this joint? I think they should charge no more than $50. Like go
$50, bro.
old school.
They
Like go
should just
old
give this
school.
game away for 20, bro. Greatest
Like
hits this motherfucker already, bro.
these
Jesus
were I
Christ.
remember they haven't done like greatest hits in like in a long time. That's like
Right.
real nostalgia right there.
And it's crazy because that's a whole different game case than whenever it first comes out. You get the greatest hits little thing that comes underneath it.
You got the little red shit at the top.
I know your game was $20.
Yeah. Facts, man. Those are the days. But as far as remasters goes, like, are we getting kind of fatigued with it? Because granted, like I know we might kind of sound like hypocrites, so it's because a couple episodes back we talked about like some games that we were wanting to see remasters for. But at this point in time, doesn't it seem like game developers are just milking it at this point? Like
Oh, hell
Capcom,
yeah.
Resident Evil, Rockstar with this particular game here, GTA 5. Out of all GTAs, this is the one that they keep making remasters for.
Bro, without a doubt, like, they're milking it hard, bro. It's like microtransactions, they got a bad rep for it. Now they're about to get a bad rep for doing remasters literally every 5 seconds. Like, game comes out, boom, you get a patch or you get a remaster. That's all it is. Like, just give us a fucking patch, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
already do it. Why do we have to download the whole game over again?
Or how about this? Give us full backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
That way
let
we
us play the
own.
original.
Yeah, that way we own the old shit. We can keep playing the old shit.
Yeah, it's really nothing like, I don't know. I
All you
think
gotta
it's
do is
pointless.
just patch it to like 60 frames per second. Then we good.
Yeah, it's like
Upscale that bitch to 4K. We good.
Hollywood, bro. If you think about it, Hollywood, boom, makes a revamped version of a movie. Now video games, boom, we're gonna make a revamped version of the same goddamn game, and we're gonna give it to you for the same price we sold it for in the original. Like, bro, we were tired.
Hey, bro. Like I could just imagine how the deers are gonna look on PS5 and Series X.
you and them damn deers, boy.
Yo, I don't know why, but it seems like these should they be spawning out of nowhere. Like one minute they not afraid, the next day them motherfuckers is on the road. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, we gotta make you a shirt, bro. It's gonna have your head on it in a car swerving out of the way of a deer, bro. I'm like, oh.
Like Shaq always say on TNT, underdog, put down the t-shirt.
Bro.
Yeah, man, we definitely gotta make that happen. But in the meantime, guys, like tell us in the comment section, like, what do you think? Like, are you guys getting tired of remakes? And if not, then what games would you guys love to see get remastered? Now, personally, I would love to see Max Payne get remastered and the original Metal Gear Solid and a few other games. But I feel like right now at this point, just to milk the same game over and over, like that's kind of crazy.
Really is.
That's kind of crazy.
But remaster that Max Payne 3, that would be good.
Yeah, actually, yeah, do the
That
whole
would be good.
series. I'd love to see Bully get a remaster too.
I hear good things about that one. It's crazy. I never played that one, but I actually think that one's on mobile too.
Oh, what?
I might have to buy it off mobile. You know, you can get it for like $5, real cheap.
Yeah. So I caught that. Yeah. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are tired.
Probably
We are
down about 40 times a day.
and we barely got to play the game. Like sometimes duty calls with real life, man. But speaking of remasters stuff like that, there was a recent patch that just dropped for The Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so basically it upscales the game to 60 frames per second. So did you get a chance? Well, actually, no, you didn't get a chance to play it. But are you looking? Are you excited about the possibility of playing a free? You hear that, Rockstar? You hear that? Take Two, a free upgrade, not pay for the same shit. You get a free upgrade. Something that we should all be getting for these games that we've been applying for the past console generation or two.
I'm saying, give us something new, please, Rockstar. That's all we want. Just give us a little taste, a screenshot, something. Leak it, please. Leak it.
Yeah, like all we want is GTA 6.
Yeah,
Like just give us the new shit.
bro. They said they're supposed to be making like 21 games. Take
Yeah,
two.
I'm hearing that they're supposed to be releasing 6 next year.
Yeah,
6
by
in 2022.
2022. That's wild, bro. I mean, it's great. That's great news to hear that. Hey, we got something new. But yeah, man. I think it's time we get something new. I don't remember what the question was, bro.
No, but yeah, like basically, as far as like, are we getting tired of remaster? Like, are we getting remaster fatigue?
Oh
Like all
yeah,
these milking these old video game properties.
yeah, we definitely are. I'm fatigued. It's like it doesn't make me want to play them. The remaster for The Last of Us, I was gonna play that again anyway after beating it the first time on the hardest difficulty. So
Of
being
course,
able to do,
of course.
like, I mean, I beat it on the hard one, but I want to beat it on the hardest one. I think there's actually like a new difficulty. It's grounded, which is like super hard, and then there's permadeath. So if you die one time, it's done. You gotta start all the way up. I'm not doing permadeath. Fuck that. I already know I'm gonna die, but I definitely want to try the hardest one just to see what it's about.
Do you get like a particular trophy for being the hardest one, or do you just love like the challenge that like I beat it the game on the hardest difficulty?
I just like the challenge of it at first because I mean, there was a time when trophies were important, and then it got to a point where it's like, all right, trophies are kind of spoiling the game because it's telling me what to do to get the trophy, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't even know about this, which isn't bad. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I don't know. They just kind of spoil the game sometimes. But yeah, no, it's not important. I like beating games. Whenever the developer's like, I bet you they can't do this, and it's like, nah, I can do that because I'm good at this game. It just teaches you. I don't know. It's just like a learning curve as far as like patience and skill. Got to put them both together at the same time.
Yeah, I bet these developers they must love me because they know they were like, all right, cool. This motherfucker, he's not gonna beat the game, but he's gonna keep buying the game. He bought GTA 5 on the PS3, didn't beat it. He bought the PS4, didn't beat it. He got the Series X. He ain't beat that either. Well, I'm
Make it
gonna get
again.
out the Series X. He ain't gonna beat that either. But he gonna keep buying it. You know why? Because that motherfucker loves upgradable graphics.
I wish this was on the PS5. Get your wish to deal.
Yeah, I'm a mark. I'm a mark for game developers, man. Like they know they got a mark on me because I'm just gonna keep buying this shit. and then like 5 years later, I'm still talking about a game that everybody just like people be like, oh, you still talking about Tekken? Like about Tekken and Mortal Kombat, man. We been beat that. You still talking about GTA 5 and you can't land a plane, nigga? We did that 6 years ago.
No, you ain't lying because people really did do that shit 6 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube searching out how to do this.
God dang, that's sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it is sad. People did that 6 years ago.
Well, they about to do it again. About to do it.
Goodness.
Yo, imagine they get them new faces.
Hey, they better not though. Like, don't Spider-Man to it. Don't Spider-Man. Bro.
That'd be crazy. But also in gaming news this week, there's been a new pack that was released for Eternal. Basically doing like some cosmetic things as far as like, like kept hearing some reports as far as like you'll get booted out of the game
Mhm.
at certain point in times, and there's been like certain hangs in the game, but they still have not released a patch for being able to save your progress throughout the game.
Oh, bro, I don't think they're gonna do it, man. I think
But I
that's
mean,
cool.
but
I
like,
feel like they're not, dog.
but it's like, come on, like, do you want to piss off your gamers? Like, like nobody has time basically to try to play this game and constantly have to set their system in rest mode in order to be able to like continue on their progress.
Right. What
Basically,
they
as soon as you open this game, you can't play nothing else.
what they do in the game though, I will say, is that like you can buy stuff in order to basically save the items that you have. So you can buy like it's not a chest or anything, but it's like whenever you die, you go back to this particular point and then you can get all the stuff that you had back. But you gotta buy it. So you gotta work up yourself enough to get that money. So it's like hit and miss. Because if you die before you get it, then it's a wrap.
Microtransactions.
Yeah.
So basically, Sony is like, all right, because this is a Sony exclusive. So basically, Sony is like, all right, cool. You tired of dying? Okay, go ahead, buy this little microtransaction here. That way, you can get to save a little bit of progress for next time. It's all about frustrating you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what that game is meant to do, bro. I honestly think so,
And
bro.
that also brings us back to our first topic for this episode, as far as like with the whole betting thing with crypto and on all that on these consoles. It's like all my gamers out there, boys and girls.
Boys
This
and
is
girls.
not a this is not a get rich quick scheme right here. Sony is trying to take your money. And I'm not saying it because I'm not trying to sound like a hater or anything like that, because I want a PS5 and I can't get it. I'll just simply tell the truth. Like, this is a setup to take your money and keep you having to spend money, to make money. And then next thing you know, you're like, I basically spent like $1,000 just to make 100. Now I'm $900 in the hole.
Yeah.
So just think, people. Just think.
Use your mind. Use your mind, people.
Use your mind. Use your mind. But yeah, man. Like I said, we didn't really get a chance to play any games this week. But are there any games that you're looking forward to possibly continue on or playing for the first time this weekend?
Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. During the day on Saturday, people, Rose mustache. I'm diving right back into Resident Evil. I gotta progress further than that. If everybody's talking about how we talked about last week, that's gonna be game of the year, then I need to see what the hype is about. I'm not saying I got an itch to, but I actually kind of like that game, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually fun. As much as I said that the gameplay was slow,
Hmm.
the story is good enough to keep me going, man.
And that's all. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. The
Yeah,
story. And the story keeps you engaged, and it's a great game.
yeah,
But
that's where I'm at with it.
I'll say this: I'll look forward to watching more playthroughs of Resident Evil because I ain't playing that. Oh no! Once I saw that big ass baby, that mutated baby, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I'll be all right.
I'll be alright. I'll just try to focus on making sure I don't run over any deers in GTA 5. That's enough scare for me.
Yeah, bro, you need to just play the campaign, beat that bad boy, you be good. You landed the plane, you're good to go to the next message, bro.
Yeah, man. But if I ever play like Resident Evil, any Resident Evil, I gotta play that motherfucker in the daytime. And I gotta have at least five. I gotta have some people in the room with me because I see,
To hand the
like,
controller too.
not just that, because like it's one thing you like by yourself, right? You playing like a hard game, then all right, cool. You might but you have like company over, like you don't want to look like no bitch in front of people. So man,
So you put more pressure on yourself if you got people watching you, bro. You can be like, oh, they saw
yeah,
me jump.
yeah, man, Yeah, man. But I perform well under pressure, so that's what that
Oh
is
yeah,
about. But
you
man,
gotta
if I had to
stream
play
now,
that
so you gonna have a whole bunch of people watching you.
shit. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna look into as far as like screaming possibly as early as next week's episode. Right, try to scream some games. So go look into that. But like told you guys beforehand, if there's any particular games that you want us to play, leave it in the comment section. Like, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Leave a comment. Let us know like what type of games you'd be interested in us playing. And hopefully, we have it. We'll play it on screen for you guys.
That'll work.
Now maybe you guys could laugh at the gameplay of me possibly playing like some Resident Evil, or me trying to make sure I don't run over any deers and shit.
Gotta do it, man. You gotta
Yeah,
do it.
be fun, man. But yeah, man. It basically concludes this week's episode. There hasn't been that much news. Although another thing, Ratchet Clank they released a new trailer hyping up the planets for that particular game. So I'm still jealous of y'all Sony boys because the game is looking really good.
Yeah, man.
It's
But the
looking
only
really
thing is,
good.
it's not out yet, bro. Don't hate till
Yeah,
it
yeah,
comes out.
yeah. It's about 3 weeks away.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah,
I'm
June.
excited, son.
Yeah, June
That's
11th,
cool.
June 11th or June 12th. It comes out one of those days.
Oh, that's good then. Yeah, I gotta make some space on my damn PlayStation because I ran out already. PlayStation.
Bro, I ran out of space on my fucking 1 terabyte Seagate, bro. I got announcement for a new patch for Call of Duty, and I can't even download it. Yeah, I can't even down. And there's only 4.7 gigabytes. I don't have 4.7 gigabytes left on my shit, and that's a
Bro, that
whole
is huge, man. 4.7 gigs is big, bro. That's like half a game or fourth of a game.
4.7 gigs,
Yeah, most games are like 20, 25 at the most, or at the least,
bro.
25 gigs.
Bro, all my games are 44 gigs at the least.
This is ridiculous, bro.
Bro, 4.7. That's probably an indie game or something.
Yeah, it probably is. I lied.
You like, yeah, man. That's, bro,
Wrong game, guys. Wrong game.
bro, it's some sacrifices, bro. Like with these upgradable systems and these upgradable graphics, they gonna take up more space.
Bro, they take advantage every time they update a game. Patches are crazy.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But all right, man, let them know what to do. Plug yourself before we get up out of here, bro.
Isaiah, man. You can find me on the Do Times 2 on Instagram or on PlayStation Network. It is Deuce6.
Once again, you can find me on IG at Ladale the Fashionista, and you could basically get my Bitcoin address. PSN at D1MAV 718. That's my PSN ID, D1MAV 718. And Xbox gamer tag at Ladizzy90, LADIZZY90. So plug that in as far as like your Game Pass code for the next 3 months. It's a inside joke from last week. Yeah, I knew y'all probably won't catch that. So go back and watch last week's episodes to get that reference.
Yeah, y'all get that one.
Yeah, man. But this was a short one this week. But we hope you guys enjoy it. We try to dedicate our time, no matter how tired we are, to deliver episode for you guys each and every single week. And we look forward to your feedback. Also, like I said, let us know what games you want us to play for our first screen, and we'll try to accommodate you guys on that. As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, you can find us on audio platforms such as Google Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio at the Tuck Podcast Network. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, same time, same place. You can catch us for the next week's show right here on the Game of Chair Podcast. Peace.
Peace out, people.